got Evil and In starting on Blood Covenant in the lower bracket quarter-final. We're on Evil's point of view.
Great opening damage coming from Ins with a cheeky rail and a rocket through the doorway. Already signifying he is a sound dueler. No, I mean, not many people would take that approach, you know?
Now Evil needs a little bit of time to build the stack. What it was, and again, the aggression here from Ins. He's going to have to back off from that. He's still hanging around, and Evil's like, why are you still here? He even searches for another one. I think he was waiting for that health bubble to come up, so I'm fairly certain I saw him sub 80.
I think he was...
Unless that health bubble, he picked it up
just over 80,
at the time, yeah.
No way you should be sticking around if you're below 80 otherwise.
If you want to show that you've got courage, then maybe right at the start of the deal.
Courage or stupidity.
Yeah, one or the other. There's a
pick or choose.
Fine line between the two.
Yeah, courage is only stupidity if you fail, right?
Yeah, surely. And, well, not a trade on the items. Evil is very early for this move. I don't know if he's had a bit of forgetfulness on that item.
It's one of the traditional weaknesses I want to say in Evil's game is that he just sometimes messes up with the item timings. It was something in Quick Live that's cost him time and time again as well, so seems to be plaguing him still.
In Quick Live, his combat skills were almost unparalleled when he came into a game of duel.
It doesn't matter as much in this game, and that's the problem.
Well, I think he's missing having that strength.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not saying that they're irrelevant by any means, but they don't have the same prowess as they did.
Well, he just landed a rail over there, nullifying that armor a little bit, and with Mega coming up in just a second, Evil's going to want to certainly attack this area. Good rocket there to exchange for the solid LG damage that In's landed. And Evil will want to pick up some armor himself soon, but surely a moment for him to do some damage at some point. Well, welcome. He's not doing any attacking on the armor. I think that's 2 or 3 in a row that he's just put zero pressure on.
I was about to say that it seems foolish to him to do so much damage, so much good work, and then not to follow it up and capitalize on the map or capitalize on getting a frag. It's a little bit too passive.
I think he's just got to get his head in the timing. Maybe he's so used to 25-second timing, but well, although you can't give that excuse, everyone else is fine.
I don't know. It's just his play style, I think.
Overworking it there on the rocket prediction, but he's done a lot of damage. If little does Ins know, if he committed, he probably would have won out on that fight. And Evil's kind of left it stuck. He's not got a whole lot of resources that he can take, and if Ins can engineer something, that he should get the frag.
Yeah, and again, that's what we said. That's what we said about Swordlight before. Is if you can get her low, you can back off and then follow up by the time she's even got any semblance of fighting capabilities.
I don't like that Ins didn't keep pressuring. He's had plenty of chances to do that, and now he's got to kind of make all that hard work all over again.
Yeah, I think Ins is, from what I know, has quite a defensive play style, and that's shown there so far in that what Ins is exceptional at doing is catching Evil off guard and taking positions to deal damage where other players wouldn't, but it doesn't seem that he's very good at then following up.
Rocket jump. I think I just heard from Ins. I don't know if he's going to keep challenging behind.
Don't think you heard right, my friend.
Huh?
Listen.
Probably right in that case. I thought I heard that sound of you, but there's a solid rail there from Ins, and now put the pressure on Ins. We've got 4 minutes 20 in this first round of the series. We've yet to see a single frag. We've had like almost 4 bounce blasts this time. Oh, you hit the rail. I was thinking, are you going to miss the bounce pad rail? That would be unbelievable. We'll go over, though, to Ins' perspective to see if he can lock this one out in the last 20 seconds, avoiding that acid on the floor. At this stage, just don't fight too unnecessarily. Manage to stack a little bit, and you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 10 seconds. Nothing really that Evil can do at all. You can literally run now.
Berserk, the Berserk's coming. Plasma Trail coming out to try and run away a little bit. He chases through the Plasma Trail, but that is going to be it. Ins locks down round number 1, and a very hard-fought game of control just then, essentially.
I'm not criticizing the fact that he plays defensive. It's just the fact that it can cost you sometimes, and you do need to assert yourself. Inns was basically looking for the cleanest and safest opportunity to get a frag, and Evil gave it to him on a platter in the end. But there were many, many times where Inns could have taken the initiative after some great pre-work.
Yeah. Well, in the end, having not died at all or anything like that,
I mean,
needing one frag for the win, I get this. Yeah, you're right. It's just not worth. Could have had less stress. Evil.
You need something in between.
He's got to get out. No way he can do that. The lightning gun was all over him. That initial rocket, the entry damage, and actually following up on it, worked beautifully then for Evil. And let's see if he can actually build any momentum from this. He's found the Nyx. The Ghost Walk's forced out very quickly. Unfortunately for him, he's not going to be able to follow up immediately from that, but he's found him down at the bottom. And I don't even know if there was the LG just then, because all I could hear was the nail gun. If there wasn't an LG, there will be now. Yeah.
He's got... don't think he has a rail, which is particularly worrying. He doesn't have the Ghost Walk for 5 seconds if Evil wants to push in. He could have got the kill with the spit, but playing safe, which is sensible with the jump pad.
We've seen in the past definitely that Evil's courageous, but I think there's definitely a limit for him at that point. The Mega was just taken, but with that armor on top, surely something's going to signify that he can move in and try and force that Ghost Walk out once again. Not sure what I think about the acid use just then. Surely, if Inns was closer, maybe it would have been good, but otherwise it feels a bit of a waste for him.
Yeah, it was a little bit redundant, but I think he knows he wasn't going to be fighting anytime soon anyway, so...
yeah. He's picked up a lot of those time shards as well. Moving in now, blocking off one of the passageways. Oh, and the Ghost Walk finished right behind him before he made that rocket jump happen.
He also got the rail off, which is painful. There could be a kill hit. It's the rocket,
that
though.
Rocket? What was that follow-up rocket? It went into the, into the void, essentially.
To infinity and beyond.
Evil going to disappoint himself there with, I don't know, that big misjudgment on his aim. Just finding through the teleport today. Ends some trouble for Evil. Gets one punch off, but he needed to I don't know, cool down a little bit and get another punch as well, and that would have taken more time than he had.
Evil should not be around here.
Whoa, what the hell's he got? The Ghost Walk came out. I think he's just realized, does he know what direction he's in? You might hear him in a second. He's down there. Oh, I think Evil's in trouble. He dropped down with the rail though. That's a horrible weapon to have out. And because of that, he's not able to finish off the job just then. He had 21 ammo left, which is touch and go as to whether or not he would have been able to get the kill. Oh, nice. Rocket to rail. Awesome from Inns.
Really nice. Should have finished it off earlier, as you said, the wrong weapon choice going down. Not sure if Evil heard Inns. He should have expected him to be around there. It's just such a common trap.
Yeah. Oh, completely. At the moment, all I can think of is the rise and fall, now in the fall phase of Evil. Whereas
yeah, 2-0.
It's still a first map, and obviously plenty can happen still, but it's not, I'm not getting that confidence and that zing feeling that I used to get when watching Evil play. It's just not there right now.
It doesn't feel to me that Ends ever has felt particularly threatened. It's very comfortable.
And usually Evil makes you feel like you're playing on a tiny map where there's nothing going on and you've got nowhere to hide, but it is the complete opposite. It's like he's adopted a completely different style in Quake Champions, and it's not working for him.
Just like that decision there, he was standing around for a good 5-6 seconds at the bottom of the jump pad, not able to do any damage, and he lost out on both items because of it, unnecessarily.
Got a bit of health, but one rail is going to put him in a really weak position. It's just about gets out of there, but that was close, and he might have to forfeit the mega health because of this. And if he's smart, he could possibly buy some time so he can get the armor.
Oh, nice rail. Without a zoom as well, that's impressive.
And Evil never took the Mega, so both items ended up getting taken at exactly the same moment, which, I mean, maybe for Evil's a good thing if it means he can get one item. Nice little follow-up. There it is. Evil instigating the aggression a little bit on this occasion. How careful Inz is. He doesn't even go for the small armor and the health bubble over there to stack up a bit. He's so much more focused on having that escape route available to him immediately.
Yeah. He's also good at managing the ability in that I probably would have popped the plasma trail there, but he's held on to it and held on to it and only uses it when he feels it's entirely necessary.
Limited amount of rails left for him, so it'll certainly be useful for him going versus the Sorlag. A weapon switch there would have done wonders for him if he had the lightning gun instead, and he does now, and Evil goes up the bounce pad once more, but Evil gets the first frag a couple minutes in to this round, and he certainly needed some good news because he was at risk of falling 3-0.
Yep, he is on the board.
Well, I guess.
2:30 left. Plenty of time for Inz to make a comeback. Remember last round he was up as well.
Nice little jump by Evil actually. It's surprisingly difficult to bridge derail with Sorlag with no projectile assistance. Solid lightning gun from Inz. It's going to be back to the items for Evil. Figure out a way in on this one. He needs to get that armor and find an escape route soon. It's up and available for him. He's probably going to expect Evil to be surely nearby. I don't think Evil realizes how recently the armor was taken. Inz has been followed directly, but Evil who veers off path and gives Inz a little bit of space to breathe.
Nice chip damage. But even still now, it's Inz that's taking the initiative and catching Evil off guard a lot.
Look at this though, the delay on the item before, which Evil wasn't aware of. And there it is, Inz coming in. The armor is going to be taken, but he's so weak at the moment. Inz, you have such a chance right now to do something, and he's allowed him to take even a health bubble right now is a big deal for Evil.
Evil's playstyle again, rusty on the items, getting caught off guard. Once again, caught off guard, not really appreciating where his opponent's going to be, having an extremely reactive playstyle almost.
I don't think Inz realized how good of a play he made, and it's such a shame he didn't commit beforehand.
Eating you alive.
It is. It is. Now he's going for the aggressive move. He gets himself on the armor as well. Evil looking for some extra damage, but Inz is going to secure the frag, and that ties up the score with 45 seconds left in this round, and he can still make the 3-0 a reality on Blood Covenant.
Yeah, that again, twice Evil is on the item early, and twice Inz is able to utilize that to his advantage.
He's going to be clucking for some armor at the moment, just use his vulnerability. Heavy, shortly available, but with 20 seconds to go. If Inz can secure this, get out safely. A rocket jump away would be surely the best thing to do just then. Oh, this is dangerous. I don't know if Evil has a rail or not, but there's now only 10 seconds to go. Inz taking hourglasses, but it's not going to matter. He still have the cooldown going. He's found him going towards the teleporter with 2 seconds to go. The damage! What? He got fragged! He got fragged, but it's like after the... Oh my god. Savage. Absolute. It was 1-1.
Yeah.
Ah, so Evil did manage. Yeah, okay. I was going to say. Sorry, I had a brain fart just then.
Yeah, what is going on with you?
I think I had a seizure.
Okay. Those little lizard flying things in the background are actually really distracting.
I think I felt that Inz was looking to be in sudden death anyway if he stayed alive, but...
Nice.
Whoa, okay. The pressure right there. Inz is coming back fast and furious here in this fourth round.
He's a rocket, but apart from that, he's looking pretty...
Oh, spots him on the side. That Mega attack and the armor up. Inz can put a bit of pressure on this heavy.
Nice rails from both. Really nice.
Important from Evil, because if he doesn't land it, then he's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, for sure. It also means that Int has to be extremely careful and probably can't commit for this Mega now.
You want to hit those bounce pad rails. Go for that zoom in 90 damage.
Oh, you're too late.
Oh, the direct hits him in the back. The bounce pad as well. Oh no, Evil manages to just find that lightning gun angle in the end. Champion down each, both of them with the Doomslayer. And we've got the punches coming in.
Right.
You could see the leap in play, but unfortunately there was no slap to be. And what is it crumbling under the pressure right now?
He still has the slash, which has been his first pick. So I'm not sure in the thought process behind leaving it till last, but has his favoured champion anyway.
Oof. Oh,
that's close.
Yeah, I didn't realise that plasma trail was floating at that. A bit of pressure from him, not able to land the extra shots. There's going to be heaps of armour for Evil. Mega to go though, so should be able to presence on the map. Stack. Oh, a little bit of LG versus direct rocket. Inz is in a lot of trouble. He tries to chase through the plasma trail, but can't quite find the last bolt of lightning to finish the job. A sub 5 HP for Inz.
Oh, nice, and it brings it back to 2-2.
All right, okay. I think the Evil fans can get a little bit, feel a little bit better now, because it looked like it was going to be a complete disaster for him.
Yeah, it was very close to being that. That round was unusual after seeing such a calculated ins.
Yeah.
We then see a couple of unusual plays. He's gone back to the slash for his first pick now as well.
He might be getting into his own head a little bit in terms of how close he is to taking the map as well. Added pressures here on
maybe
on the Quake Champion stream.
Maybe, baby.
Cheers.
Oh,
solid rail there.
Inz's rail has been impressive.
Oh, another. One more. Won't be too bad. He just jumps on the blood pool just to make sure that 80 damage rail isn't available. Oh my god, the push, the aggression there from Inz.
Pace.
That was good.
He left up the Mega and chased in after hitting 3 rails in a row, which is, again, sensible. Good calculated aggression.
I need to do that. Sometimes don't play too standard. Don't just play for items only.
Exactly.
Definitely the right move to make, and
Evil spotted him up there.
And I think likewise the other way. Just trying to calculate a little bit on what direction Evil will come from. There's 2 big items to work on. Found it. Put the pressure of one of the items on one of the items. Some landed damage would not go amiss. He hit a rail. It was before the armor was taken, but he'll live with that. He'll go and health himself up.
Nice. I like that move.
I wonder if Inz is going to be thinking, oh, I'm ahead. And it's the last round. Let's play defensive right now. Going to meet him now. I like this backwards plasma trail. It completely locks out this room. He goes to the side, though. I think Inz was expecting him to take that risk.
Oh!
What? The plasma trail frag comes out in the end. And that was the risk that he played off, going through the little hallway. Sure, there's little sneaky bits on the side that you can try and make your way through, but
I don't know how he must have tried to jump over it. Double jump as it exploded.
Yeah, because it kind of like a sort of a small radius outside of it blows up, so what a way to go down.
Yeah. Whatever. Sure.
Now Inz can definitely see the light at the end of the tunnel now. After all that hard work he did early on. So it's not over. Evil can pull something together. Would be very impressive. Again, oh, I don't know if he did try to make the plasma trail explode.
Oh,
a rail was killing.
Nice. Whoa, Evil, that was so close.
If he hit that, that would be glorious. But it wasn't to be. I want to go over to Evil and see if he can do anything for us right now, because he's just got the 1 champion left. I have to see best Nicks ever make it back in this. Oh, the rocket at the end. What a prediction as well. Evil was probably starting to eye up that health bubble soon, but a perf probably going to make Inns regret being on the server.
Wouldn't go that far.
Okay, well, at least being in that fight.
Yeah, I'll stick with that. Either way, unusual fight. Both willing to man up the rails. No one's really ever going to die unless they fully commit.
Yeah. Mega up at the moment. Evil does eventually go head over to it. Oh, nice amount of damage actually, and he's probably going to have a hard time getting onto that armor now, especially where the only weapon he's got to help him get up is the tri-bolt, and it's not. I've not seen players making that jump very reliably with that weapon.
No, I've messed up many a time.
Armor's now been taken. Big delay. 20 seconds apart.
Sure.
10 seconds.
I'm not sure that Evil has a rocket launcher either, which is something that might be able to take into consideration.
Mega there, I think he's got perfect timing on it from that.
And he hit the rail after the Mega, so it kind of wipes out the majority of it, I think.
And Inns is wondering if things are safe, that he can move on to the armor. He's actually going to go for it, and Evil not being there to punish is strange. It's almost like he banked on him going through the upper route afterwards.
Yeah. Really, making sure you can pressure the items is so key against these tankier champions, because once they get up and above that threshold, it holds itself for so long when it ticks down slowly. And if you can make sure you do damage, they never reach that, it limits their potential to push in. It's very, very important.
In a way, it feels like almost Evil is trying to over-adapt the game. Okay, we're going to get a drop down over here. The rail was good. 87 health, nail gun lands, and I think Inn's going to have to back out. In Quake Live, Evil would never allow you to take what was the red armor, to take it unpunished.
Yeah.
He would always do something. On this occasion, for some reason, he's just not making himself known on the map. Good down. Uh-oh, we've got the Berserk coming in. One more punch to finish the job. He misses the punch. Evil goes down and Inns is on 1 HP.
Oh my. That was probably the most effective use of that ability I've ever seen. What's it even called? I've never known.
Called Berserk.
Oh, Berserk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
I didn't know that then.
And he completely vaulted. I mean, he's like he hit the corner of the hallway instead or something.
Oh.
You just have to have your crosshair on them, click the magic button, and you're golden. And unfortunately, we'll be regretting that moment later on today. And he's just got the Knicks to play with at the end of this first round. Work to be done.
Slow, steady, grind it out. We've got 2 minutes left.
Trying to lay a little bit of a trap.
Yeah.
But with the heavy up, probably want to divert your attention to that instead.
Inn's already slowing the game down, knowing now. Nice aggressive use of the Ghost Walk, but fortunate for Evil, Inn's unwittingly makes an escape.
Oh, he is weak. I wasn't even sure he's going to get through the teleporter in time just then.
Yeah, it felt like Evil had to hesitate for a slight split. I thought he had time to fire a final rail, but maybe not.
Oh, Inn's fortunate to avoid this kind of damage. The man up here with the lightning gun. Evil can't quite finish the job, but enough HP for Inns to hold on.
Yeah, there's no way Inns is committing now. He needs to play nice.
Whoa. Oh, that was very
Evil
close
might
though.
be dead.
No, I don't think so. I think he's got a bit of stack to go. Only one of those balls of acid landed directly in the end, but Inns has got to be careful. He might even have to berserk. He's got to berserk and actually go forward with this?
Okay,
No, he's got more health. He thought he had sub 75, but he was wrong with that read. Now we've got the Knicks versus Knicks.
30 seconds away from the first.
You had two options there. You had berserk out of the teleporter to try and avoid being railed, or berserk towards him for a suicidal and improbable attack.
I wouldn't have called that an option.
Well, it looked like most sane people would have gone out the teleporter. But
it's always this one moment of madness in an Inns game.
Yeah.
It's usually with Doom.
It might be a couple more with this amount, with this only being the first round. We're into sudden death. Not that it matters anymore, and both players using the Ghost Walker, very similar moments.
Inns though, this is Inns being a little bit off timing now. Giving away the previous two major items, unnecessarily at that.
That little 1 damage rocket was enough information for him. Sitting out on the rails and giving up that angle anyway, has to escape. Gonna have the ghost walk up anyway. The map is Evils and Inns has thrown away a gigantic lead. As gigantic as it gets.
Yeah, more or less. Oh, thy word. Unbelievable. What timing on the ability.
I was wondering what his plan would be to use after that, was to attack the Mega somehow or something along those lines, but either way, he avoided a huge rocket to the face just then.
And split second timing, even though he's been out of control as well. That's impressive.
Be able to do a little bit of damage, just to watch out.
Could have dropped down there, I felt, and hit a cheeky rocket.
Possibly. Both players are going to have their Ghost Walk up again soon. Oh, the rockets from Evil, and he comes back into this. Inns puts the door ajar a little bit, and Evil swings it open widely and just walks straight in, picking up that round. That was a pretty awkward reverse sweep from Inns' point of view.
Yeah, I mean, he threw that away. I think he knows that. There is no way with 30 seconds remaining he should be charging into someone suicidally.
Oh, he's given him an edge. He's going to take a mile. There's still work to be done for Evil. The timing on that acid spit wasn't bad at all, getting 50 damage from it. But if you look at the health and the armor below the player names, Evil certainly isn't weak in that regard.
Now he's in trouble.
That is painful. He got another rocket off. I'm curious how much rocket that last one did, actually. The punch. Oh, he gets one more. There we go. Fortunate to see that again from Inns' point of view.
I like it.
Good damage, actually, with the LG. He's going to move in to try and do a little bit more, but he can't find enough.
Squiggly OG.
One HP. Unreal. He's going in for another punch. He's running out of time. Mostly because of that Ghost Walk that was used at the end, but Inns was so close to death once more.
Yeah, that punch to the face broke his nose.
Inns backs out with his Mega treasure. Hopefully for him, he's got a bit of time to defend up here. Ooh, that was not a bad rocket.
A lot of damage.
He's got to be careful. Rail landed, he was in trouble. Oh, Evil. I think it looks like he's been trying to practice that jump. Combination with the double jump. Didn't acquire much from using that Berserk, but using it to dismount the armor. I mean, it's a nice use. In case someone's there, you can definitely reduce the damage.
Yeah, exactly. It's the safest way to use it. The quicker you get across there and out, the less damage you're likely to take. So.
2 minutes into the round. There's a perfect amount of time for to play with. Oh, that rocket was decent. Can't hit the follow-up. Definitely got to, again, work on the small resources around the map. Definitely repeat myself over and over in that regard as the stack management from Evil. Inns' stack has been great. Never seems to be a time where Inns is able to initiate a fight.
No, and since Inns is on his final champion, he needs to be extremely careful and pick his time wisely. There's still half a kill remaining.
Wow, so weak. And Inns did not want to use that Ghost Walk straight away. Didn't want to go to the high small armor room. The amount of health and armor that Evil's working with, I think Inns will eventually get the top small armor. And this is the most he'll have unless he can start getting onto either the Mega or the Heavy. Ghost Walk used. It does actually hit a fair amount of LG damage. Here's the Heavy. Mega up in just a second, looking for some extra damage there. Slowly getting whittled down. Found him.
Nice.
There we go. Evil finishes up that round. He's 2-0 up in the second map.
And Evil looks a lot more comfortable now. We saw on Blood Covenant he was getting caught off guard time after time, but not the case in this situation on this map.
No, if he took that first round, he'd already won this map.
Very true.
So he's doing it the hard way, but absolutely fair play.
Get it?
Oh, he missed it. bad. Some more rails can land from Inns, and he'd be delighted with that, but he's surely going to try and secure that armor. He hasn't gone over to it yet. It's been some very strong damage from Evil, but another rail from Inns. Again, the risks.
It's still there, yeah.
First armor still hasn't been taken. We're over 30 seconds in, 12 health to go. The Mega spawns in just a moment. I could see him just on the ledge.
Oh,
splash damage.
What?
Not there.
How on earth did Evil dodge that?
And we're 45 seconds, and the first armor still hasn't been taken. Is Inns going to pressure it? All right.
Oh.
In the end, Evil secures it. A highly contested heavy armor. It actually helps such a huge amount because Evil was pretty weak there. Quickly getting up to natural stack is very good.
Every single tick of the of the nail gun does so much damage.
Fine, a bit of damage after the nail is taken. And again, Inns feeling more at home in the small rooms of the map.
Slowing it down completely now. But I'm okay with that because, as we said, he's on the back foot, hasn't got a foothold at all with regards to items, and is the final round of the second map as well, so needs to make sure whatever happens is clean.
Big chance at the moment for Evil and Rockets from Inns are buying him some space, and the stacks got tied up just then. Fortunately for Evil, he's got the bigger, better items than that to work with. He's going to find him. There's going to be a drop down as well. Inns, can he hold on to this? He walks past the area he just spat on. He is, I mean, walking along a very fine line right now. I would be very surprised if Inns is able to turn this round on its head and take the first take the first frag.
Yeah, this is more like the old school Evil we know. He does suffocate you just charging in, and as he does so, always hits the first shot and deals an immense amount of damage.
Surely it's got to be a frag. He's so weak. There we are. Evil finally puts it together. And now we've got the Nyx for Inns. Oh, he's nearly... I thought that was going to be the perforation for just a moment. See just the border around him. The LG keeps following up. Holy crap, Inns.
It was relatively lucky because Evil's rockets actually knocked him forward and gave him the speed boost he needed. But even still, that level of courage paying off.
He needed to get onto that blood pool as well very quickly. I think otherwise without it, he was probably going to go down. Sadly, he's not going to aggress straight onto the Mega. Does need a second for it. He will hear it getting taken, and a bit of an aggressive play over there. Oh my god. That's a big rocket to land. And we've got the Mega, sorry, the armor up. Taking rail. It's good. Is there going to be a berserk used to get off? There isn't. Inns also need to find some resources to battle his way out. Just a minute to go. We have the frags tied. Looking to level the scores a little bit. Great damage just then. Oof, and he's going to be able to break out of there. He really doesn't want to use the Ghost Walk, but he might have to at some point. Let's get a bit of damage. Decided he's not going to risk it.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how much damage he did with that rocket just now. I think it was a fair chunk. Because looking at that, there's about 30 health remaining for Evil in the end. But armor does get taken by him. Whoa. Doesn't get the payoff he's looking for.
These angles are so smart, right? So this is what I was talking about earlier with regards to good defensive play as opposed to passive. He's taking these positions where he can deal that damage, and he's keeping a track of Evil as opposed to the other way around, and so he's not getting caught off guard.
Yeah. Oh my god, brilliant shot from him there. Has got to watch out a little bit, but he escapes actually with the stack intact. Let's Should make the next rotation of items really interesting, actually.
Evil doesn't know he's there. I thought he was going to drop down.
Inz does actually need some rockets at the moment. He's got nothing to work with in that instance, so he would have looked probably for an LG trap just then. Oh, down on him. He's going to be forced in this fight. He's got to survive for another second longer.
Nice squiggly OG.
Inz just worms his way out of there. But that was very, very close for him. You could see he was hoping that the... Whoa, the berserker was used. All right. Interesting. And an early setup for Evil on the armor.
We're in overtime. I did not even realize.
Yeah. This stage, it won't matter too much. Oh, the rail follow-up. Inz has bought himself a lot of space.
This is the time where he needs to now try and make something happen.
This could be a great trap, actually, from him. Oh, that Evil doesn't hang around long. Lightning gun out. It takes a while to find the sweet spot just then, but is he going to be able to get the frag? There it is. Aggressive ghost walk. He's got to make it happen.
He missed him.
Oh, he didn't jump past him. It looked like he hit around the corner for a moment. But he's missing the rails. 2 shots that could have landed him the round-winning frag. And he doesn't quite make it. Rocket. Oh, nothing direct.
I think he knows he's...
No way. The LG, he didn't see that he came back into the hallway, and Evil gets himself the 3-0 and blood run. It was all right. Guys, map 3 is beginning between Evil and Inz. And we're seeing a berserk immediately. It comes in again. Inz is going to get the frag of Doomslayer. And the punches are out. That was nice.
I thought that was Evil for a second. He's gone berserk. He's not using it anywhere.
He's got one more punch and he makes it happen. We got another one. The triple punch berserk came out. All right, we've got back-to-back slaps around the map.
Have there any items even been taken yet?
I think we had a rotation. I'm not even sure about that. Oh, decent rocket follows up with a rail. Now with the ghost walk. Ooh, Hummel comes out, but I think Inz
Surprised Inz
lost out on that.
Yeah.
He went for the armor.
Yeah, he would have been able to get one more rail off, but he's very control focused as a player. Evil has no idea that was the case.
Yeah, he wasn't able to keep. I think he was thinking more about surviving than just. And now he's looking at it as like, oh, the ghost walk came down aggressively. I think he's going to do some good amount of damage. The armor spawned. Now come the punches. 3 health to go for Evil, and he's running for his life. He finds a health bubble. Inz is going to be careful how he approaches the fight, considering his own health. Oh, I was hoping for another punch frag. Then you know what would have happened?
What?
We would have seen Visor. On rocket. First one wasn't amazing.
Nice,
the follow-ups are so much better, though. There we go. Nyx versus Nyx. Possibly denying us seeing Visor being used.
I'd laugh so hard if we didn't see Visor at all.
Oh no, Inz just destroys Evil.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably laugh anyway. That would be insane if Evil gets demolished. There's Nyx coming in. A lot of damage taken.
Yeah, that's a really, really fearsome trap. And that the rail, this
is frag. This is nicely done.
The LG is very difficult to access, and it's so as a professional, you always have to be very careful coming into there any point after the start of the game. As I said, there's many exits, and it's easy to hide in there. So
that was pretty sick.
There's a little tip, I guess.
I thought it was really sick what we saw from Inz in terms of when he saw the ghost walk. But like the whole play was just awesome from him then, I think.
I don't think he missed off there.
He'll get there one day. Yeah, Inz, well done. Maybe a couple more rockets and we're going to see the berserk come out.
Oh, nice jump, but the full rocket didn't even stop him.
No, it can't do anything. He had 20 health left and it was a bad time to go berserk. Evil eventually is rewarded with that armor.
Obviously has no idea that the Mega was delayed, but he still might make it if he goes up.
It would be a fluke for him. His timing seems not really there at the moment.
Also, Inz, presuming it's taken.
Wasn't bad damage from Inz actually, but he's going to drop down below actually. Good amount of damage.
Should have spat.
Oh, 1 HP, and that Mega's not up for a fair few seconds, and Evil's wondering, what the hell should I do? You know what you should do? You should get out of this room at the moment. Where's Inz? Inz! If you don't punish him, oh my god, how is Evil still alive right now? I mean, he doesn't deserve. There we are. He's taken down. Inz finds him in the corners, and he was just. I mean, he stood in such a vulnerable part of the map.
With 1 health.
Yeah. I mean, it could work. The Mega was up sooner. Oh, we've got the punches coming in, but Inz, he nullifies it. But the armor's up. He's going to have quite a lot more damage to do, but there's very few good weapons at all that Inz can use. Nicely done. There's going to be just the Nyx to go up against.
That was amusing.
Right now, we're not seeing any visor though, which is upsetting me greatly. Oh my god, and we won't see him still. That is 2-0 right now for Inz.
Yeah, Evil again, just like on the first map, does not look very comfortable. He's making pretty drastic moves. Every play he has a very high risk, low reward behind it. So yeah, he just needs to settle down, even if he has to play defensive.
I think Evil's actually just scared at the moment. Because he's so worried about potentially going up against Visor that it's just something he can't handle. So it's just that added pressure, and I think that's really giving Inz a big advantage. You see a fight down at the lightning gun. Inz getting heaps of damage with that LG. Tidy little Berserk right now, we're doing wonders, and he'd find him. Does he know he's below? Go in, Berserk. It's Berserk time.
It is.
Come on. If there was a time, it's now. Oh. There we go. Smack in the face. And that is going to be smacked down for Evil. That is the one.
Knocked the hell out.
Look at that stack as well in for Inz. Going up versus another Doomslayer, still needing to recuperate with all the weapons on the map.
I think Berserk's been ability of the day.
Oh, for sure. At least of this match, definitely. These guys have made a great use of it. Even though we've seen some other Doomslayers today, I think these are the best ones so far. I think Ron would be proud. His Doomslayer was not half as impressive as these guys.
I think out of all the matches we've seen today, this for me has probably had the highest of the skill caps in terms of general dueling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll be ashamed to say goodbye to one of them, but we're going to have to at the end of this. And at the moment, it looks like we're saying goodbye to Evil. But we did see a reverse sweep happen in map 1. Ooh, I like that position for Inz for a second, but Evil not committing over the edge. It's live.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Inz, but he's been massively impressive in this series.
Got a chance to impress further. He's got the monster stack, and he's going to try and make it over to the Mega as well. Found him, but it looks like Evil will get that, and that LG damage was nasty. Might even have to think about berserking to get away, but it could be too late already.
Do it.
The rail does not come out in time. And Inz keeps it together for a moment. 5 seconds until the armor. Evil on the other side misses the shot, and I think Inz is going to try and hang around. It's got the item right in front of him, but it's predictable on the LG aim. Barely alive.
Oh.
Is that worth it to get the armor?
No, not at all.
Evil went down to 50 HP, and look at that, he's followed up on Mega.
Again, Evil's nowhere to be seen when it comes to another major item.
This could be another frag at the moment. He lands the rail as well. It is just Nyx for Evil. And we still haven't seen Visor, please. Thank God. This is so annoying. Come on. Just get a couple of perforation. Oh! Yeah, there we go. We've still got chances at the moment. Nyx versus Nyx. Come on, Evil. I'm rooting for Evil. He's going to take down, and then we're going to see the Visor. And then he's just going to implode.
I love it how we flipped positions. Come on then, just finish it quickly.
It's all changed now. Where else to be landed just yet? Well, rotation's about to begin. Armor spawns momentarily. And Evil not quite making that jump across.
Evil looks quite panicked.
It's a bit late on the armor, but I think he recognised that quickly.
And once again, this is such a basic fundamental form.
Whoa, this is
unnecessary.
Was a strange Ghost Walker. I mean, I guess he cherished his health, but he wasn't railable or zoom railable.
Yeah, he just wanted to get it unscathed, but not really worth it again.
Now he's got the armor set up, but he's got to watch out if there's an aggressive Ghost Walk. It's right in front of him. He's found him. He's got no Ghost Walk for a while, and Inns takes him down. 3-0 to Inns.